high above the quiet evening world, where the sky turns soft lavender and the stars begin to peek awake, floated a little cloud named Luna. Luna was small, much smaller than the proud, towering clouds that marched across the day sky. Unlike them, Luna didn't like racing the wind or rumbling with thunder. Luna preferred calmness. Luna loved silence. Luna enjoyed drifting slowly, like a feather dancing on air. Every evening, when the golden sun whispered goodbye to the world, Luna would float quietly and watch the earth below. She loved watching animals curl up for the night, rabbits disappearing into burrows, kittens kneading their blankets, and owls blinking awake with slow, wise eyes. Luna loved watching houses light one lamp at a time, like fireflies settling in the distance. But tonight, something caught Luna's attention. In a cozy little house near a river, one window was still awake. Behind it sat a child, wrapped in a blanket, but wide awake. The child's head leaned on their hand. Their eyes were sleepy but restless. They looked up at the sky and whispered softly, "I wish someone could help me fall asleep." Luna's fluffy chest tingled. Help? Sleep? Luna had never helped anyone before. Clouds drifted, clouds rained, clouds floated. But help someone sleep? That was new. Yet, Luna wanted to try. Very carefully, so as not to disturb the wind, Luna floated lower, 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 until she was hovering right outside the child's window. Softly, Luna puffed herself into the shape of a gentle cushion. The child gasped quietly. A cloud? Luna formed a tiny swirl like a nod. The window creaked open. The child hesitated, then slowly reached out with one hand. The moment their fingers touched Luna, they felt warmth. Not like the heat of the sun or the air, but like the warmth of fresh bread or a hug. Luna stretched herself like a fluffy blanket and waited patiently. The child carefully climbed onto Luna's soft surface. It felt like lying on whipped cream mixed with sunlight. Slowly, so slowly, Luna lifted them into the sky. No rushing, no bouncing, just gentle floating. They drifted above the rooftops. Lanterns glowed below like tiny stars scattered across the ground. Crickets chirped softly, like lullabies hummed by the night itself. The child lay quietly, listening. Up they went, passing the treetops where birds were tucked safely beneath their wings. Past the tall chimneys where the last curls of smoke faded into the night. Higher and higher into the cool sky that smelled faintly of rain and moonlight. The moon peeked over a cloud, curious. Stars leaned in closer, twinkling politely. Luna puffed herself proudly, as if to say, "This one needs Dreamland." The child whispered sleepily, "Where are we going?" Luna shimmered and formed a little pointing shape in the sky. Forward. As they traveled, the ordinary night began to change. The stars grew brighter and larger, hanging low like lanterns, gently dangling from silver strings. Some stars even swayed slowly, like they were dancing in their sleep. They passed a gentle river made entirely of stardust. It flowed without sound, glistening with every breath. Dreamy fish with shimmering fins swam through it lazily, leaving glittering trails behind them. Next, they floated through a forest of pillows. Trees stood tall, but instead of bark and leaves, they were made of soft cushions stacked high. When the wind blew, they didn't rustle, they sighed. Luna loved showing Dreamland. They passed through bubbles made of lullabies. Each bubble played a different hum. Some sounded like gentle humming, others like distant singing. When one touched the child, it softly whispered, "Rest now." The child yawned. Luna floated slower, slower, letting the air grow warmer and gentler. Soon, they arrived at the quietest place in all of Dreamland, the Meadow of Rest. There was no grass. Instead, the entire ground was covered in puffy blankets stitched together with threads of moonlight. Clouds like friendly sheep rolled slowly across the ground, waiting to be cuddled. In the distance, a waterfall made of liquid starlight poured into a pool of glowing milk. The sound was not loud. It was like the hush of distant rain. Luna descended gently. The child slid off and sank into the blanket meadow. It hugged them back, warm, soft, safe. Luna floated beside them and wrapped around like a nest. The child curled up. Their eyes fluttered. "Thank you," they whispered. Their voice was barely more than breath. "I'm the softest friend I've ever met." Luna puffed a little smile. Above them, the stars dimmed politely, lowering their glow to let sleep settle. The moon closed one eye, as if saying, "Good night." The wind stilled. The world whispered, "Sleep now. You are safe." And so, beneath the quiet sky and the gentle cloud blanket, the child drifted, slower, softer, until sleep wrapped around like a lullaby. Even now, if you look out your window at night and you see a tiny cloud waiting patiently, it might be Luna. Maybe she's ready to take you to Dreamland too.